Mrs. Click, 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 click. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Hug. So it's been a while since I have even sat down to record because a lot has happened and a lot has gone on. So first of all, I rearranged my room and I love it so much and it looks so good and I'm so happy with it. So like, I hope y'all like the new setup just as much as I do. It just feels so good. So like, honestly, if you need a sign to like go clean your room and like go rearrange your space, this is it, because you will thank yourself in the long run. Okay. Secondly, I have been taking a bit of time off from coaching because if you guys did not know, about a week and a half ago, my dad got into a very severe car accident. Thankfully he is okay. Thank you to everyone that affirmed for his health and his wellness and his safety. He is now doing so much better. Thankfully he was not that injured. He broke his wrist and he had to get stitches above his left eye. So I am just so eternally thankful and grateful that he is okay. So I did take a step back from coaching for about a week and a half. I'm gonna move this because it's distracting me and I can't with things that distract me while I'm filming. Oh no, my bracelet. Okay, wait. So that is why I have not been on top of coaching lately. That was obviously a very unforeseen incident. And whenever something like that happens in my life that I cannot control, I have to put my emotions and my well-being and my family first. So I have not been doing coaching as of lately. Now I am getting back into the swing of it, but I just want to let y'all know, anytime you go to my website, and my bookings are not open, and you cannot book, I'm either out of town, dealing with an unforeseen circumstance, or just completely booked up. So when it comes to my website, you just gotta be patient and check it frequently because I update my slots every day. You know, I do have a life myself. I know that y'all know that. Most of y'all understand that. So people will book those spots up really, really, really quickly. So when you do want me and I am available, you gotta get me. But keep in mind that I do open slots continuously throughout the weeks as they come and go. All right. So if you go on my website this week and you see that nothing's there, you might get on a day later or 2 days later and it'll be a lot of slots open. So now that's all out the way. You guys, I have missed you guys so enormously. Like, I have really missed being on here, but I haven't been able to film, like I said, because of everything that's been going on. That's why y'all been getting like a lot of subliminals from me, and y'all are gonna get some av tapes coming up too. But let's jump into the discussion at hand. Let's jump into the topic of today, which is self-pity. All right, self-pity gets you nowhere, especially with the law, right? It is okay to have self-compassion, to hold space for yourself, to care about how you're feeling. I am literally all for that. Like, I co-sign that times 10 million gajillion thousand. Y'all know that I'm the last person on earth that is going to invalidate your feelings and invalidate what you're going through or what you're processing, right? But there is a fine line and a sure distinction between holding space for yourself and giving yourself compassion and pitying yourself. When you are pitying yourself, you are continuously living in your old story. You're feeling bad for yourself. You're victimizing yourself. You're convincing yourself that there's no way that you can get out of this circumstance, that this is just the way that it is, and blase, rah, rah, rah. You're keeping yourself stuck and married to that old story and that version of yourself that you said that you don't want to be. And I see this a lot. I see this a lot, and I think it's just like unintentional because, again, we are humans and we are allowed to experience a range of emotions. And when we come to think of circumstances in the past that we did not like and we don't want to continuously identify with, it is normal to think about those things and feel some type of sadness or frustration or negative emotion. That is fine. I don't want you to get stuck there. I don't want you to get so stuck there to the point where you are now convincing yourself that you don't know how you can see your way out of this. You don't know how you got here in the first place. None of that matters, right? Like, that is completely irrelevant, right? So you need to stop going back to that old location where you don't want to be and thinking about the things in which transpired that made that happen. It's no longer any of your business. It's no longer any of your business. You are so far removed. Even if you don't feel like you're the exact version of yourself that you want to be now, even if you don't feel that way, you are so far removed from that point in time. I don't care if it happened 2 days ago, a week ago, last night. I don't really care. If it's over, right? So with that being said, when it comes to that self-pitying, that I continuously identifying with, woe is me, everything's tied, why is it happening? Where is that going to get you? One-way ticket to nowhere. A one-way ticket to nowhere, right? So it's important to have discernment with ourselves. It's important to have these inner dialogues and have these conversations with ourselves and be able to look at ourselves and realize what we're doing, how we are identifying, how we are showing up, and how we can help ourselves do better, okay? I do have a shirt on, y'all, just so y'all know. Like, okay, like, your sis is trying. She's trying her damnedest right now, okay? Y'all see the Hello Kitty nose cuff? Like, y'all know I got a Hello Kitty nose cuff with the Hello Kitty water dispenser. Y'all already know. Anyway, yeah, I made a tweet about it on Twitter, and I was basically saying that if you want your circumstances to change, you guys, you have to stop pitying yourself, okay? You cannot come up out of the place that you currently are if you are continuously, woe is me, I'm gonna wallow in my endless puddle of pity. What's fun about that? What about that is pushing you forward? You gotta be able to allow yourself to see outside of what has happened in the past, okay? There is no rule in this universe that is saying that you have to be glued to that past and you have to carry it with you all throughout your life. Once you decide who you are, if you don't identify with something, that's it, okay? Yes, it might have happened. Yes, it might have hurt your feelings, and that is okay. But you do not have to continue to take that with you throughout the course of your journey, because it's not going to help you. Y'all know that song by Erykah Badu? She's like, bag lady, you gonna hurt your back, dragging all them bags like that. You don't want to be a bag lady. So why are you carrying them damn bags? You're carrying these bags of sadness, depression, anxiety, old circumstances, old people, old versions of old people, right? The bags cannot come. The bags are going to weigh you down. The bags are going to hurt your back. The bags are going to make you heavy, cumbersome. Lighten your load. Lighten your load by deciding that you are not going to pity yourself anymore, because you are not a victim. You are a winner. You don't care about what has previously transpired because you are God. You are the operant power. Your 3D is malleable. Your life is malleable. Nothing just has to be the way that it is. If you shifted your perspective on those previous circumstances and you said, you know what? At that point in time, that might not have made me feel the best, but I am deciding that as the operant power of my reality, even if I can't make sense of it, I'm just going to say, you know what? This was to my benefit. This was to my benefit, and this is pushing me forward along the road that I want to travel on. I am not going to continuously identify with something that I don't want. I'm not going to continuously remind myself of things that I don't want to continuously interact with, right? So you got to segue out of that. The way that you segue out of it is by changing who you are identifying as, okay? Be aware of the state that you are occupying. Be aware, am I in the victim state? Be aware, am I in the person who has it all state, okay? And you redirect your focus to what you want, because it's already yours. If you were the person who had everything you want, do you think that you would even have time to self-pity? If you were the person who had everything that you want, do you think that you would even have time to continuously go interact with shit that doesn't make sense to you anymore, that you don't? No! You would be like way too busy living your dream life. You would be way too busy occupying yourself with things that feel good. You be with your SP, you be living your life wherever the fuck you want to live it. You be living your life with your wealth and your blessings and your happiness, not interacting with old stories. Not crying yourself to sleep and woe is me and I just don't understand how I got here. Nuh-uh. No, y'all think Beyonce is doing that? Because I sure as fuck don't. Like, I sure as the hell fuck don't. Do y'all think TiffriahGrande is doing that? Because I sure as hell am not. You know that I'm not. All right? And I don't want you to do the same. I want you to come over here with me. I want you to get on my cruise ship. okay, of fulfillment, happiness, and getting our fucking manifestations. And I just want you to be on the cruise ship with me and bon voyage, old story. Sorry, don't know you. We're traveling onward and upward. What the hell is self-pity? All we know is self-love. All we know is happiness. All we know is getting what we want. All we know is it's the best day ever every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So realize that if you want shit to change, babes, you gotta love yourself enough to stop pitying yourself. Not pitying yourself is a form of self-love, okay? It is, yes. Coming down on yourself is not the move. Okay? Not the move. Not the things that the people with the high self-concept, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Not in this house. Okay? No. All right. We don't do that. So with that being said, if you know that this is you and you know that you've been pitying yourself and you know that you have been interacting with the old shit that you don't want to identify with anymore, I need you to wake up. I need you to wake up. I need you to understand that you are not those circumstances. That version of you is no longer here. I don't care if something crazy happened, like I said, last night, 5 minutes ago, for all I care. You are not that person anymore. You do not have to sit and interact with that anymore. Remove yourself, know your worth, travel forward, and don't look back, because there's nothing there that you need and nothing there that could help you at all in any way, shape, or form. So, you guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at It's Her Universe. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at TiffriahGrande, please be sure to do that as well. I love you guys. And until next time, you know that I'll be switching in positions for you.